I found myself constantly thinking about the fact that I have written over 100 songs that are just sitting in my voice memos and have been for over 3 years now, and no one will ever hear them. And that concept just didn't sit well with me. It filled me with some kind of sadness. And I remember the nights singing at open mics where people told me that my music really touched them or helped them. I felt called to restart this channel just as a means for documenting my music for anyone who might need to hear it. These songs are raw, emotional, and the realest and most authentic version of myself. They represent a version of me that I needed, the protector within me that said, not this, not anymore. I remember when I wrote these songs, I often wrote them blindly as if carried by some unseen force, almost like they were written by someone else. And when I finished the song, I would sit back and say, what is this? What have you done? What does this mean? I would have to analyze it and then understand how this song fits into my life and describes my life and what it means for me and what decisions I need to make now. These songs reveal an unseen, silenced part of myself that was afraid to come out and be seen around others. And by writing these songs, I slowly discovered that version of me that now protects me. These songs represent a pivotal moment in my life as I learned the vocabulary of saying no. I remember the last day of therapy when leaving the circumstances that made these songs possible. I told my therapist that I was leaving the unhappy and unhealthy life I was living, and I was going to start a new one. She said, "What are you going to do if they try to convince you to stay?" I said, "They convinced me in the past with their pretty words and promises. That person they talked to before, she's not here today, and they don't have access to that person anymore." I felt like I was taken over by a different person. A voice of a protector. The voice that wrote these songs. That honesty, that wisdom and truth that saved me from abandoning myself. The voice that said, despite my excessive empathy for others, I am someone worth taking care of too. You can witness the journey between the first songs written in the beginning, asking, am I worth it? To the last songs written, answering, yes, you are. So here lies the archive, the words from a silenced poet.